and welcome to episode 25 of A Toy Kind of Mood, Hasbro Pulse Fan First Friday edition. That's a mouthful. We have a lot to cover. We're going to be covering Fortnite, Transformers, Power Rangers, G.I. Joe, Marvel, and Star Wars.
Fan Fest in full effect, baby.
Exactly. And kicking it off, KJ and me. Yes, you got to start with your heavy hitter. So there we go. It's KJ and me. All right. So KJ, first off, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. It's Hasbro Pulse Fan Fest. It's a geek holiday. My wallet hates me, but everything else is fantastic. How about yourself, buddy?
You know what? My wallet isn't hating me just yet.
Mm-hmm.
I've only pre-ordered one figure, and we'll see that in Marvel, the Marvel Legends. But he brings the thunder and the lightning. We'll just put it
okay.
At that.
Okay.
All right. So we're kicking off with Fortnite.
Yes.
A line.
Yes.
You'll be the one mainly talking on this one because I've never really been into Fortnite, but the figures are really freaking cool looking.
They're so much fun. The thing about Fortnite is that it's one of the biggest games still. Like, it survived the pandemic. It got people through a lot of dark times. It's a lot of fun. I started getting the figures just because they were too much fun to say no to. It's like you got like a bratwurst soldier, you got people who are DJs, graffiti artists, skull troopers, all that kind of stuff. These are just ridiculous, zany figures. Like right now, I'm collecting like Agent Peely. Is like it was so silly and so dumb. It's like, okay, fine, bring on the rest. And Jazzwares was doing a good job with it. So it's when the license went to Hasbro, it was seismic.
Well, Hasbro knows what they're doing. And they definitely have their, no pun intended, their pulse on the community. It's funny. I saw there's some of these figures, and we're gonna run through them. I'm trying to limit what I'm collecting.
Okay.
And my fiance has said thank you, but I might be breaking that promise on Transformers now. That being said, let's start with you. You said they look. It's too goofy not to have. Ripley.
Okay. Yeah.
Ripley.
It's like you have a fish soldier with water arms and a water gun and a water mallet. This is the kind of stuff where it's like just the level of invention that's in the game, and now you're getting it in 6-inch format through the Victory Royale line that Hasbro took over from the Jazzwares Legendary series. Is like you can put this with anything. This could be like a ghost for your Ghostbusters Plasma series to bust. True. This could be like a mutant that Cobra is doing, but it's friendly. So Cobra built it and it's like, you Ripley, you're supposed to. And so now he's a member of the G.I. Joes. You can do anything. It's playtime. Yeah.
And that's kind of what I feel Fortnite is. It's toys that we as kids would draw to be inventive. And now it's like, oh, well, here we go. They're figures now. Ripley, you're 100% right. It does look like it could go into anything. It could go into Ghostbusters, G.I. Joe, the X-Men.
Yeah, like it's a mutant. Star Wars from like an ocean planet. Yeah.
Exactly. Like I love the fact that it looks a little reminiscent of Ape Sapien from Hellboy.
Yeah,
like a baby, little baby Ape Sapien.
Baby Sapien, yeah.
Baby Sapien. Now before we started recording, you brought up a good point and leads us into figure number 2, Lynx.
Yes.
People, and action figures have mainly for a while been quote unquote for boy toys.
They were called boys' toys back in the day. Yeah, exactly.
And now we're getting into females don't sell. Let's see where my hand. There we go. Moira and Jean Grey. If you had told me 5 years ago I was gonna have a Moira McTaggart action figure, no.
And that it was gonna be dope. That you could use for all sorts of things. Yes.
Not just that. I'm like, no. And she'll have a coat, but you can take it off and she'll have a gun. I'm like, no. And then there we go. Lynx looks like Catwoman pretty much, but it's really, once again, she comes with a little teddy bear, an assault rifle, and a scythe.
It's like if you want to do like a Shuri Black Panther and just get ahead of it, you can do that too. It's like there's so many things you can do with Lynx. And what I like about Lynx is just as far as the articulation and engineering goes, it is a female figure with double elbows, double knees, pinless, Like this is like next generation stuff here, and this is stuff that fans have been asking for in their female figures for a long time. That Legends wouldn't do for for whatever reason. That Classified didn't get to doing until Lady J, I believe. Right. So
Right.
it's long overdue. It's like give them the articulation, give them the range. Let us play with these toys, and it doesn't matter that they're girl toys or boy toys. They're in the line. It's like we can talk about all these other lines and all the
Yep.
dope female action figures we got going on right now. But Fortnite, like just right out the gate, just it's like they're already hitting home runs with this. I'm very excited about this Fortnite Victory Royale line.
And you mentioned something there that I think should be reiterated because I got to give it to Hasbro. They really are listening to the fans
Hmm. Hmm.
because now we're getting the pinless double elbows, the double knees. Um, as we go on with the rest of the episodes, we're getting a lot of like fan favorites
Hmm.
that
Yeah.
maybe you and I are like who, but there's some geek out there going, oh, finally my prayer's been answered, and you're like, you know what? Good on you, man. Good on
Hmm.
you, madam. Secondly, and this one, you know what? This one might be my first Fortnite figure, Shadow
Yeah.
Meowscles.
Yes.
Holy
Yeah.
crap!
It was funny about Miascles because that was probably now one of the last Jazzwares legendary figures. A lot of people were hitting the pegs trying to find that one. Just a lot of fun. This goofy, muscle-bound cat soldier, and now we have the evil version of it. Look at it. It's got like it's pressing gold weights.
Yeah.
Like, come on. It's like
Here's what I love even more. It's gold weights with pink grips. Like this is a cat that's very secure in his manhood,
yeah,
and then he's
yeah,
got an assault rifle, the grenades, the double knives with
yeah.
the brass knuckles, and then the two guns.
This cat's
And
not playing around.
he's up
Not playing
and
around.
and the barbell set, the dumbbell set. It's like he does arms and chest and maybe legs.
Never skip leg day.
Don't skip leg day, even though I hate leg. Everyone hates leg day. Um, it's just once again they're just really really a lot of fun. And
Yeah.
then okay, next, and this one, dude, I won't lie, it's a little. I mean, it's cool.
Mhm.
Sky.
When I saw this, the first thing I thought was like Lost Boys. I was like, Rufio, Rufio,
Lost Boys
uh,
meets Pokemon.
so, but no, but we're already delivering more, like you have like all these fun fan favorite characters,
Right.
female characters. Once again, you can stick them in anything. Yeah, make her a Pokemon trainer. Like we got some, you know, there are sorts of like all sorts of cool bling and like cool side characters that go along with it. Like this is, and I think they're going big because it's not going to be. I don't think they're going to be like in 1999. Like they're probably going to at least be like 24.99. So if you're going to up the price like that, like put in like little fun bits and pieces and stuff like that.
Well, it's true. Like if you are gonna have the expensive figures, you have to make it worth it.
Yeah, it's like a Miyazaki type.
And then finally, I don't know
Yeah.
what to call it other than badass. I'm gonna call it Jaws, but it's a giant shark
Mhm.
with skis. And there was a really cool picture that they did where the Shadow Mousecles was riding the shark.
Mhm.
You know, I want that shark.
No, this is the kind of shark that you say jump the shark. No, man, like grab the shark and
Grab the
put
shark.
rockets
Yeah,
on it. Yeah,
exactly.
it's like forget this. We're gonna ride this shark and jump all kinds of all over the place. It's like it's a shark pinata, and yes, you can put the skis on it. You can. It has like, yeah, it's gonna be hard to say no to this kind of stuff. This is what a lot of action figure lines or game properties or anything should be doing. Just fun first.
True.
Don't worry about it making sense. Nothing makes sense anymore. So just have some fun with it.
And honestly, for a line that isn't as well known per se as say Marvel Legends or Star Wars or Transformers, um, this was a great. I'm I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 Bible for the fact that I know nothing of Fortnite. I've
Mm,
never played the game, and I collect
mm.
none of the figures. However, like I just said, I want to get like 2, 3 of these just because of how like insane they look. They're just
Yeah,
insane.
Yeah.
but they're so cool. Like
Yeah.
I just want. I didn't like. I never thought I would have one of my action figures. Weightlifting. Guess what? Guess I'm gonna have Wolverine spotting Shadow
Yeah.
Muscles.
Yeah. That's dope. That's
What would
dope.
you?
I'm good.
What do you can grade it?
You know what? I think I'm gonna give it the same grade. 4 out of 5 sounds just about right. I'll be honest. I probably collect more Fortnite. I probably spent more time collecting Fortnite figures than actually playing the game because they're just that much fun. I thought that Jazzwares did an amazing job earlier. Like I wasn't even aware of Jazzwares before I started seeing Fortnite on the pegs.
Right.
And then even though they're still continuing with the 4-inch scale, they're still doing an amazing job with those. And I think they'll be just fine. People, you'll still have fans like me still
Right.
collecting those 4-inch scale Fortnite figs. But Hasbro, they really stuck their stake in the ground, and sooner or later, I think it's going to drive more people towards the game. As funny as that sounds to say, since
Right.
almost everybody except you and me are playing it,
Right. Yeah, I know.
but it's getting people into the lore, and that's great design. That's great packaging. That's great
Sure.
presentation.
Sure.
Like that's what you want in a line like this.
That's true. Now, that is our coverage of Fortnite. Now, KJ will be back with GI Joes because they brought it today. We got some really cool showings. I'll be back with Marvel Legends and Power Rangers with David.
Okay.
You did GI Joe with Travis. So
Yes, yes.
we will be back with that. And so that is Fortnite. Stay tuned. Stick around after these messages. We'll be right back.
Peace.
Peace.
Vehicles and figures sold separately.
Hey guys, guess what? We're back. It's more Pulse Fan Fest action. Hasbro with my Hasbro. There he is. Go Joe. And who better to talk to about G.I. Joe's and the Origins movie, Snake Eyes, and the figure line. Lots of goodies here today with my man KJ. Kevin
What's up, man?
Johnson. What's up?
Are you excited about this or not?
So I actually was not. In the beginning, it was kids' toys, kids' figures, more kids' toys, a very bone marrowed out storm shadowy thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not the way we want it. Especially we're all clamoring for a proper OG, if you will, a real American hero Storm Shadow. And we know they're doing the movie stuff.
It's coming. It's coming.
At least give us the Yakuza Storm Shadow, the Sub-Zero Storm Shadow. What the hell did they just give us with this Andrew Koji Storm Shadow?
And even with the kids figs, I don't really have a problem with that. I was a broke kid, so I was buying broke versions all the time. Those auto flip Power Rangers, that was me, baby, until I had to get on my grind and get the primo stuff. So I don't, the kids got to get into it so the brand can survive. I'm all about that. As far as these
totally
classifieds
cool.
go, but as far as these classifieds go, that vanilla creamsicle Storm Shadow, I'm good. I'm good on that one. I was a bit more
Shadow, Mayo Shadow, Storm Mayo.
Woo, the real mayonnaise Storm Shadow. But as far as everything else goes, I was a bit more forgiving. So what did you think about everything else?
Scarlet face photo reel. Wow. Right?
Yeah, I got it just for the head swap. Like that is the perfect Scarlet head. I'm going to put that on my classified figs. I didn't even get the redeco because I don't mind the first Scarlet release, but I'm going to add that head to it, and it's going to be chef's kiss.
Yeah, shout out to our boy Adam Bradley Freeman, friend of the show. He retouched my original Scarlet. So, what do you know? I got it right here. So
look at that. Look at that.
So you know what? I'll be honest, it's not as great as the redeco, but it's better than the original. So I don't mind the gold on these. So I'm not going to rebuy all of them just because they got the gold. The gold doesn't bother me. It never did.
What does bother me is that like even with, let's move on to like Snake Eyes with Henry Golding. That is a very monochromatic Snake Eyes. I got it just because I didn't want to miss out, but it seems like really unimaginative to me. I like the scabbard. I like the Henry Golding head sculpt they did, but other than that, it's like I could have given this a pass. Like basically down the line, I might be able to flip this sucker for a triple because that's where I'm at with it. Like I love the deluxe Snake Eyes. That's what got me into the line in the first place.
Yeah.
I even got the Fortnite Snake Eyes. This is the worst one so far. It's extremely unimaginative.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
Hot take. That's one way to start off. You know what?
I'm bringing the heat.
Hey, like you mentioned in the chat, the Joes, we need more females. If I have to get them through the movie line, I'm okay. And yeah, that Scarlet they had, Samara Weaving, amazing. I'm going with it. It might even be my main line, Scarlet. And then Baroness, I look at it this way. I re-looked at it right before we shot, and I was like, this is actually a great Baroness if you can throw away the cougar MILF part and be like, this is the young Baroness. Like, this is her, like, it's her origin too, I'm assuming. Because this is not, the catty one, the one with the librarian, the sexy librarian. This is the office worker. Like, you have to throw that part away. Like, this one is obviously like late 20s, late 20s. Like, it's a different look for Baroness, but it's still classic. Like, they definitely still, like, her hair's a little more cropped, but they still got the cat glasses. The outfit looks pretty good. It's simple but effective. And then Akiko, okay, brand new character. They're getting it. We're seeing it exclusives. I mean, right, for the movies, we're seeing this. I mean, this character is revealed. I looked up the IMDb. I'd never heard of the actress. I looked at her filmography. I'm like, brand new actress. So I like it. It looks cool. It looks like it fit in your Daredevil line if you want to go that way. And like, it's a good all around figure. I don't want to say like a builder or whatever, but I don't know. What do you think of the females that we got with the movie line?
I'm very glad to get Akiko into the line. Like my first try at customizing was taking the Netflix Elektra head and added it to Lady Deadpool, and boom, I got Jinx. It's the same actress who played Elektra that played Jinx in Retaliation. And then. So yeah, let's go ahead, bring on the ladies. And as far as Baroness goes, like that's just another change clothes, like Jay-Z Black Album. Like basically, pop off the head, I'll put on the classified Baroness head and put it on this figure,
Perfect.
So I like the swords, the short swords that go into the scabbards in the back.
Yep.
I like that the weapon, I like that they're real guns. I like that the mags are removable. I like the silencers. Yeah, well, no, there's going to be plenty more nerfs, but at least
I'm talking about in the movie line.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a good start. So as long as if maybe like Hasbro will get the hint and like maybe just add a few more to the classified series going on, we won't get the weird hybrid shotgun that Flint has, that kind of thing. It's like just keep it real, man. Keep it true.
The good news is, KJ, and for a toy kind of mood, we all got our mosquito finally. We got bitten by the mosquito. We got the mosquito bite.
The mythical mosquito.
Screw you, Amazon. We got it today through Pulse. I don't know. Overall, I'm good with this. They've totally played it safe. They're not ever going to address Cobra Island. They're just gonna there's probably Cobra Island figures probably going on sale right now. Let's make sure they're you know what I mean? Anytime I'm waiting for Major Blood and Alley Viper to hit Target just silently. They're not going to address this stuff. The Snake Eyes movie coming out July 23rd is a huge positive because it was in October because we didn't know what was going on. And, I don't want to get into COVID-19, but things are a little more positive than we thought. Well,
no, things have been getting better and they're getting steadily and slowly. So they had to do a lot of calculus. Like there are so many big movies I want to see on a big screen. Godzilla versus Kong. I got a new 4K TV. I know you're very proud of your rig, but nothing beats being in the theater, and especially when it comes to this fellow right here, Snake Eyes Origins. Put that in my arm so I can go and sit down with a mask, rent out the theater, bring the fellas. Shit, man. Let's talk later on. We'll see if we can go ahead and lock that down.
Well, we'll do a little toy kind of mood gathering. We'll go together. We know each other's. We know how each other rolls. We're
not going to give each other the Rona. We haven't yet. So
by then we may all be vaccinated. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, July 23rd in theaters only because Paramount doesn't have their own Disney Plus, HBO Max.
No, Paramount don't have much. Yeah,
they don't have a whole lot with that.
No.
So this is the way. And that's where we're going. The future of classified. We didn't get. I know yesterday at that strange thing that we joined, there was barely anything except diorama stuff, and then we started seeing shipwreck and snow.
Got excited because those were the retro figs or
Blizzard
those were
and all
25th.
this. Yeah, we were like, oh crap! For a second, we thought they were classified.
we're
that
just
they were not.
clamoring for any bits and pieces, basically, because we're so starved for content. But the truth is, they have to be really careful with the brand. And I think that once it's just safer to go out to these stores, to these bricks and mortars and get stuff, that'd be awesome. Because like I was saying earlier, what I said before was, I'm not trying to get this virus chasing Major Blood and Alley Vipers, going on Cobra Island, trapped behind enemy lines.
Corona
Like
Island.
yeah, Rona Island, exactly. Like we were masked up when we first met, because there's like forget the virus. I'm gonna get these figures, but I got enough figures. Like, I just got Zartan in and whatnot, still waiting on
Yeah.
Mad Cobra Infantry. So like with these fellas here, like I love everything that has to do with this line, but I'm not getting this virus. Screw that. Like
I
I can wait. So if they want to play games and be like, gotta go to Target to get Major Blood and get Alley Vipers, we went to that Target 5:30 in the morning to get those Vipers. I'm not doing that again. So they're just gonna have to learn.
Cool. All right. Quick panel score. We got a lot more coming in. Hasbro Pulse Fan Fest, more action. Stay tuned. Transformers, Power Rangers. I don't know what you've seen first, what you're doing. We're doing slicing this all together. So Bible score overall for G.I. Joe. I know there was a ton, like again, there was a whole toy line for the kids. There was a lot of replica stuff. We're not showing that here because we focus on classified. This is, adult content show. So we're rolling with that, making it quick on you. But if you missed the panel and you want to get your kids involved with Snake Eyes and G.I. Joe, this is a perfect jumping on point. They're doing $10 toys. They're doing all helmets and swords and all kind of fun stuff for the kids or for you, if that's what you want. So go check out the panel if you missed it on YouTube. But we're going to give you a grade right now. KJ, Bible score overall.
2.5 out of 5 Bibles. I am not impressed by any of the designs. I'm only getting this for fodder fuel. I'm getting these for head sculpts to swap on my other classified figures that I actually like. This was a waste of time. What about yours?
Wow.
What's your score? Yeah, what's yours?
I'm going to say it was dope. I'm going to say 3.5. I think it was safe. They did say they were focusing on the Snake Eyes movie line. So we, not getting the Major Blood and all this other stuff. I mean, there was no, they listen. So there's no exclusives at all. No. Not even Pulse exclusive. They were like, it's G.I. Joe. We need to take the word exclusive and just move it away from that, at least for this event.
Redacted.
Exactly. So they played it safe. I'm going to give them credit. They're a company. They got to do PR. They listened, and they're not going to sit there and give us a 10-minute reason why they did Target exclusives. It's never going to happen. So get over it. But this is the way, that they're going to go about it. So I think I like the figures. At first, like I said, that Storm Shadow, I was like, wow, I'm ready to give this panel a 1. And I still got it because I want to get all 5. And it might grow on me. I mean, I kind of went back, looked at the pictures. It's not horror. Once you put them all together, they all look pretty good together. And you can throw them in your little detolf right behind me.
That's very kind of you to say.
But yeah, the Golding's face scan was great, and Scarlet knocked it out of the park. Baroness was definitely dope, and the Akiko was a nice surprise. So not spectacular but solid. I did love how Andrew Golding also revealed the figure without, because usually they just have celebrities on and they talk for 5 minutes and they're like, oh, thanks for having all this PR crap. But he came out and he was like a kid in a candy jar. He's like,
yeah, it was great.
He was like, it was super cool to see him, and he seems like a cool guy, and I'm glad he got the role. He seemed deserving of it. So yeah, that's it. I'm okay with the panel. It's not the best thing ever, but it was fine.
All right. I guess that's it. Yeah.
All right, guys. All right. Stay tuned. We'll have more Pulse Fan Fest for our toy kind of move for KJ. I'm Moody. See you.